everyone, it's Dee from Turtle Dove. How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. I just got home from my grocery shop at Aldi, so I thought before I put some things away I would show you a few items and how much they are, just in case you are interested in how much things are overseas, if you're from America or wherever. Yeah, so this is all the Aldi in Australia, and yeah, I did have a YouTuber contact me and suggest we do this from time to time, and I emailed back and I never heard anything, so I thought I would do it anyway. That's fine, you never know what's happening with other people. But okay, so I think we'll start with just all the fresh fruit and veggies first. I've just put the prices on the top so I'm not spending all my time looking through the docket. And this whole, well, not just this, I've got a lot more. I just wanted to, I think there's about 20 items here, so I don't want to do more than that, otherwise it will take too long. But the whole shop cost me $177.50 this week, and then I went over to Woolworths supermarkets, and I spent another $37. So I don't normally like to go over 200, and I've been pretty good. It's, yeah, pretty good at doing that. I just try and find specials and try not to throw a lot of food out, and just thinking of what I've got at home as well. So let's get on with the prices. So we'll start with this sweet potato, and that was $2. So it's sort of a medium size, I would say. I didn't weigh it or anything. And I won't look through now because it'll take too long. I should have actually given you the weight and how much per kilo that one was, so sorry about that. Okay, I have 200 grams of Australian blueberries, and 200 grams isn't an awful lot, and that was $5.99, basically $6. So, yeah, but they're a nice size. Sometimes you get tiny little ones. I've got 250 grams of strawberries, and this cost $3.29. So what I normally do with this, because strawberries these days, they're not sweet. So I will cut these up and boil them down and just add a couple of spoons of sugar, and then I make a nice chunky syrup on top of some Greek yogurt. Hubby loves that, and so do I. So yeah, I remember as a kid, unless it was my taste at the time, but you used to buy strawberries and they were really sweet. You never had to sweeten them up. But I think they are grown for looks and not taste. A lot of people wouldn't even know that. Okay. 500 grams of truss tomatoes, vine ripened, hand picked, $2.99, and you get 4. So yeah, let me know how much some of these things cost wherever you are. Now this is 2 kilograms of Aussie washed potatoes, and that was $3.99, basically $4. And I put those in the fridge so that yeah, they'll just last longer, and that lasts me a while. I don't need to get that every week, although in summer, if I make potato salads, they use a lot of potatoes up, so I tend to use a bit more actually in summer than I do in winter time. Okay, now on to 300 mils of thickened cream, $2.59. I'm going to round up or down, it's $2.60. So that's just a small one. Hubby has the whole cream milk, I have almond milk, so this lasts him a while. And this is 3 litres, so you'll have to convert in whatever it is you use where you are. So 3 litres, and that costs $4.50. Now I'm just going to put those in the fridge just so that they don't get too warm. Okay, back. This is 16 capsules for the coffee maker that we bought from Aldi a few years ago now actually. Hubby had to fix it once, but we moved 2.5, almost 3 years ago now, and has it been 3 years? It probably has. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, we had a lot of our stuff in storage for a year while we were building this house, and so because it had sat there and not being worked, or not being used I should say, yeah, it wasn't pushing the water out nicely, so hubby cleaned it up and it worked again. So yeah, that's really good. I'm happy with the coffee maker. But anyway, these are the capsules, the coffee capsules to go with that. And these used to be $5.99. Now they're $6.99. I'll have one now and then, but that's mostly for hubby. And now, oh, just got flour everywhere, don't you hate that? It happens with the sugar as well. So this is just the plain flour, 1 kilogram, and now where did I write that? $1.09. I have the plastic containers with the lids, so when I've used that up, I'll just pour this straight into it just to keep all the mites and things out. So that's not too bad for the price. I bought a pack of 6 sultanas. The granddaughters love this as well, but I also buy it for when I make, it's a Russian steak that I make, it's really nice, and it calls for just a handful of sultanas. So rather than me buying the big packets, where I don't tend to eat a lot of them, and once you open them they can go very dry over time, so this way I just use a packet each time I make that recipe, which isn't that often. So yeah, and they're good to snack on. And that was $1.95. I can't remember if I told you that or not. For 6. I'm going to make ham and pineapple pizza this week, and as I use something up I always replace it the next week, and I know, because I know I'm going to have the pizza, I thought I would buy this anyway. That'll be my extra one. So that was $1.20, and that is 425 grams, and that's the pineapple chunks. So I'll chop them up smaller sometimes, because crushed pineapple for some reason is really expensive. And canned fruit in Woolworths is ridiculous now. It's for the big cans, they want $5 for most fruits, a bit over $5. So I just try and buy things that I know are cheaper. I just bought this for my pantry. I've probably got about 8 tunas. Just bought another one, so $3.69. This one's a little bit dented, I didn't notice that. Maybe I did that in the car. It's 425 grams, and this one's in spring water. And the use by date, you got a few years on this. So this says August 2025, best before, but I always put an extra year on it. And as long as the can's fine, just keep checking them, make sure they don't rust or they're not dented. So this will actually, I'll use this first because it's dented. I mean the seal's fine and everything, but yeah, just to be safe. So I'll use this in the next 6 months or so. I think there's a couple that are like that. I'll probably use it in the next 3 months, not 6 months. Okay, a can of spaghetti, 420 grams, and this one's spaghetti in tomato sauce, and that was 59 cents, 60 cents. So that is really cheap, I think. I just bought a couple of those, and then I bought another can of chickpeas to go in my pantry. I've got a few as well, that was 75 cents. I love European style cucumbers. I make my potato salad in the summer with that, and I also have them on sandwiches, just cheese and ham with cucumber, really yummy. And sometimes if I just want a snack, I'll have a slice of ham and wrap a cucumber up in that. So that was $2.49, 680 grams, really yummy. I don't like the sweet ones, the really sweet cucumbers. I love the European style. Last food item, a loaf of bread. This is just soft white because I love toasties. Or the melted cheese and tomato and ham in there, or whatever you like. And hubby likes some breakfast in the morning. So, yep, $1.80 on bread. Okay, now to the last few items, and these are non-food related. So I've got a box of aloe vera hypoallergenic 3-ply white tissues, 120 pack for $2.50. I always buy, Aldi was out of makeup rounds for a few weeks actually, and they came in last week, so I bought 4 last week, and I just bought 1 this week, $1.40. They used to be under $1, so they've gone up. And yeah, once they run out, you've got to wait a couple, 2 or 3 weeks for them to get back in sometimes. So certain things are, you know, harder to get, and they don't always have them. But I'm off stocked up, so yeah, maybe next week I'll buy another couple. I'll probably go through a quarter or a bit less a week, so always good to have. So this is ibuprofen, and they haven't had the tablet form for a long time. In the last 2 or 3 weeks I haven't bought any, because I normally buy at least 1 or 2 a week. I have a lot of back problems and arthritis, aches in my joints. So I try not to use this a lot, but yeah, it's the only thing that will help me. And I do like the tablets because they're cheaper, but these are the liquid capsules of 20, and they were $2.39, $2.40. So yeah, and I think you get more. I think that you get 24 in the tablets, and they're cheaper. But I bought those, just 1. I love these slider bags. I use them a lot for various things. 25 pack, $2.69. I will reuse them if I can. If they've had just something like dry cracker biscuits in there, or yeah. So, and the last item, 8 rolls of loot paper. And let's have a look. 8 rolls, 360 sheets, 11 by 10 centimetres, 3-ply, extra soft, and they're quite big rolls. And that was $7.50, so they're very expensive, toilet paper. But anyway, that is it for today. Maybe in a few weeks I'll do another, just try and pick some different items. And I'll let you know, yeah, maybe in another month or so, 6 weeks. So yeah, let me know how much some of these items are wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. And we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.